This video is sponsored by Aki. Building up your smart home can get expensive. Here are some smart home tech ideas for under $50. Let's take a look. Hello tech friends, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Craig. I love learning about tech and seeing what it can do for us. If that sounds like something you're into, stick around. If you've been looking at smart home tech, you know how expensive it can be. But there are a lot of great options under $50. Here are some of my favorites that I've used. You can find links to everything that I talk about in the description. Before we continue, today's sponsor is the Aki Omnia Mix 65 watt charger. This charger uses Aki's Omnia chip to bring a fast charger that's 50% lighter and smaller than comparable chargers. It's available in two models, a 65 watt charger with two USB-Cs and a 65 watt charger with a USB-C and USB-A. When the USB-C PD is used alone, it could charge a 13-inch MacBook Pro at up to 65 watts, or a 45 watt output when the second USB is used at the same time. Here's a look at it next to the 13-inch MacBook Pro 60 watt charger and an 18 watt iPad Pro charger. Also, if you use the USB-C, you can charge an iPhone 11 up to 3 times faster. Make sure to check out the links in the description and learn more about the Aki Omnia chargers and some of the other products available from Aki. Now to get started, you're going to need something to control your smart home tech. There are two great options under $50. There's the Echo Dot 3rd generation and the Google Now Nest Hub Mini. I tend to use because it's a little more open and works with my Apple Calendar and Apple Music. But if you use more Google services, have Android, or just want a smarter assistant, I would suggest going with the Google Assistant. Next is one of my favorite new Amazon Echo products. It is the Echo Flex. The $24.99 Echo Flex brings a unique Echo to the lineup. It does not sound great by any means, but it can be hooked up to an external speaker, either physically or with Bluetooth. I like its compact design that plugs right into the wall, but where it gets interesting to me is the built-in USB on the bottom. It can be used to charge your phone, saving you a separate power brick, or you can add on one of the two accessories made for the Flex. This is the Echo Flex motion sensor and the night light. Both are $14.99. The night light is an RGBW smart light. It just plugs right in the bottom there. You can program it to turn on with routines or use your voice to bring up the light and change colors. But I really like the motion sensor. Plugs in the bottom. This brings some great automations using Alexa routines. It's nice to be able to trigger a scene or a series of actions when walking into a room. Now, all these devices coming up will work with Alexa and Google Assistant. I will mention the ones that will work with HomeKit. First, an important and affordable piece of smart home tech are smart plugs. Smart plugs can turn that fan, coffee maker, light, and more into smart devices. First, we have the GoSun 4-pack of smart plugs. This set of smart plugs is highly rated and is $29.99. You're about $7, $7.25 a smart plug. They're easy to set up. You just download the app, you follow the app instructions, give them a name so you know what to call each device, and connect them up to your smart assistant and you're good to go. Most smart plugs are going to behave the same way. You just want a reputable brand and a reasonable price. But next, if you're looking for plugs that work with Apple HomeKit, you're gonna have to spend a little more. There are less of these companies that are paying for that HomeKit certification. One plug that I've been using a while and I use for this light here and the one above me, they are the iHome smart plugs. Here's a newer model for $22.99. I haven't tried this one out yet. I do see it has mixed reviews, but I have been enjoying these ones and I like having that HomeKit flexibility. I want to be able to use it with my Echoes, Google Assistant, and HomePod. With all these ones set up, you could use the app or your voice to control them. Another HomeKit smart plug I like is from Miros. It is a recognized certified HomeKit company. The thing I like about this is that the price is great at $29.99 and you get two controllable plugs with it. These are individual 10 amp plugs and it's an outdoor plug. $30 and you have two outdoor outlets. Being a HomeKit device and having two plugs on it at that price with positive reviews It's great for an indoor plug too. Now, one piece of advice with smart plugs. Do not buy the Amazon plug unless it's a $5 add-on with the purchase of an Echo. With Amazon smart plugs, you can only use them with Amazon. At $25, I'd rather have the flexibility to use it with any assistant or get more for my money. Next, let's talk about cameras. Two of my favorites are the Wyze Cam and the Wyze Pan. Both of these cameras are under $40 and offer quality that's very competitive with Ring. Both cameras include free 14-day cloud recording and do not require you to put a credit card down to set that up, so there are no charges. The clips, though, that it records are 12-second clips, but you can do continuous recording by plugging in a micro SD card in the bottom. The Wyze Cam has a magnetic base, so you can attach it in different locations and get it focused where you need it. It's nice and small. The Wyze Cam Pan can pan and tilt with controls from the app, or you can put it in patrol mode in your house by setting different locations that it will move between. And if it detects motion while moving, it will alert you. Both are definitely a solid choice at the price point. They both do work with Google Assistant and Amazon. A great add-on for these is the Wyze Sense Kit. This kit is great for triggering cameras, lights, or routines. It's a $20 kit that includes 2 of the door sensors, 1 motion sensor, and a hub. Now this hub, to get its power, will plug right into the back of the Wyze Cam. Then the sensors will sync up to it. Now this is a small hub, so if you need the signal from the sensors to go across the house or multiple floors, you might need to get a second hub. The good thing is you can buy a kit with a second hub and a camera for under $50. Then you end up with 2 more door sensors, another motion sensor, and another camera. So it's not a bad deal. I do like that Wyze is disrupting the smart home by making good products at good prices. Next, a great addition to a smart home are smart switches. They combine an old school switch with smart tech. That way you can just push the switch. You can use your voice or automate them with routines on your assistant. Now, one of my new favorite smart switches is the Wemo 3-way smart Wi-Fi switch. This smart switch is a Wi-Fi enabled 3-way switch. That means you can use it where you have 2 switches for a single light. In my house, I'm using it for a light that's above my stairs. There's a switch upstairs and a switch downstairs. So I need what they call a 3-way kit. The great thing about this one is that it works with HomeKit too, and you don't have to install 2 of them. What you do is you install it on one end and you get control with your voice no matter what position the other switch is in. My house, it's downstairs. Upstairs, I could turn on the old style switch. Then I could use my voice downstairs to turn it on and then just flip the switch the opposite way upstairs and I'll turn it off. Another great option that I've not used yet is the TP-Link 3-way kit for $44.99. This switch is also a Wi-Fi 3-way kit. The only thing I don't necessarily like with the TP-Link stuff is that there isn't the HomeKit option. I have been using the TP-Link smart dimmers in my kitchen and I love them. I'm able to group up 2 separate smart dimmers and use my voice, or you just walk in the room and you just push the button. It's so easy. My wife isn't angry at me because I overcomplicated kitchen lighting. Next, let's look at some smart lights for your home. First is one of my favorite bulbs. It is not the cheapest option, but I think it is one of the best options. It is the Wi-Fi LifeX Mini bulbs. They have great color and intensity. The colors have been saturated while staying bright. And for me, the fact that it works with HomeKit is a big plus. Definitely not the cheapest, but the best that I've used. Here's some examples of it. This is all LifeX stuff. Those lamps, both LifeX bulbs. I'm lighting the back wall, using 2 more up here. When I go through these looks, you can see that the colors out of them are so bright. They have such deep colors. I've created all different looks here depending on what kind of mood I'm going for. And these are not even turned up all the way. They're at about 30% right now because of the lens I use and adjusting them for that. And really great color out of them. You know, as my back wall changes up there, you could see that. Yeah, big fan of the LifeX stuff. Next, we have a great budget Wi-Fi strip. It is the GoV LED strip that works with Google Assistant and Compared to the LifeX strip I use behind me, they are about 60% of the intensity of my LifeX. You can see here a side-by-side next to the LifeX strips, but they do cost half as much and you get twice as much length. At $34, you get 16 feet of strip compared to $89.99 for the LifeX. They have great saturated colors and they're a great deal. Now, if you're looking for some budget white bulbs, I'd recommend the Wyze Wi-Fi 4-pack of bulbs. Being a fan of the Wyze cams I showed earlier, I was happy to see these when they came out. I do like them. They are a 60-watt equivalent bulb with color temperature control from cool to warm white. At $10 a bulb for that is impressive. Here's the Wyze bulb in a warm white, and that is a more expensive Philip Hue bulb in a warm white. This does not adjust color temperature, it just dims. What's nice is you could go in the app and you could turn that to a cool blue if you prefer a bluer light. And you have full dimming control too. So you set it right where you want. You could save that as a scene, or you can use your voice to ask for warm or cool white from it and turn it on and off or set a level with it. Next, if you like to control your garage door, there is the Chamberlain Smart Garage Hub. This is a good price at under $40. I would say the one thing that disappoints me about this is it does not work with Google Assistant or Alexa. It does work with Amazon Key. That means you can have Amazon deliver packages right into your garage. You can buy a cloud cam that will be triggered and show you when a package has been put into your garage. That could be great if you're worried about someone stealing packages off your front porch. I just really wish it had a built in. But it is great for letting you know through the app if you've left the garage door open or if you'd like to open it remotely. Next, let's talk about an option for watching video or listen to music. It is the Fire TV 4K at $49.99. You can often find it on sale though for as low as $24.99. I would show you mine, but I think I left it in a TV that we gave to a friend. So when I went to go look for it yesterday, it wasn't here. I just have the remote. The reason I haven't been using my Fire TV 4K is that I've been using the Fire TV Cube. But the Fire TV 4K is great for downloading apps to watch all your favorite content. It can do 4K video, Dolby Vision, HDR video, and has Dolby Atmos support for sound. You can even take a single echo or a pair of echoes and pair them to the Fire TV 4K and use that as your speakers for your TV. They call that theater mode, and I made a video on that. You could check it out if you want. Overall, there's a lot of great items for under $50. This was just the tip of the iceberg. What's your favorite smart device, even if it's over $50? If you'd like to see other smart home tech at other price points, let me know. I may do an under $100 edition soon. Next, make sure to check out this video over here if you'd like to learn some smart home tips. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching.